Where I live, there are a lot of examples of people trying to make it and failing, barely succeeding, eking it out. Now, you could argue that the reason for these people's suffering is because of income inequality. But you could also argue that here in the poorest county in Colorado, that it's the county's insistence on these different rules that makes it so. I'll leave it up to you to find out that answer. But I am nonetheless going to explore the issue of income inequality and a simple way to solve it. What you have to do is take the decision for compensation of executives, how much and what type, out of the hands of the board and put it in the hands of another entity better suited. That is to say, a group of stockholders. You create this group of stockholders such that their best interest is against the best interests of the executive, and so you have a tension that exists. The interests of this new group of stockholders and executives diverges because they're both paid out of the same pool of money, and the stockholders get to vote on how much compensation they get paid. Um, but they know that they have to reward the executives still, and yet they're not likely to overpay the way that the board has. And yeah, when AI takes away everybody's job and there's no more work and it's all terrible and hard, um, this is where instead of a universal basic income, if you want to avoid that sort of trap, you can get an active participating, because when you think about how much the the 99% own, it can't be much different than what this class of stock is going to enjoy if they vote for everything for themselves, or but then you get into trouble because you do have to reward the executives. It's a really interesting question.